in the kitchen, Latte with Lynda, ginger tea. So I have grated my ginger. Not even going to wait for anybody to arrive. It's okay. You can watch on catch up. Grated the ginger, kettle full of water. Just going to pour it through the grater. Get rid of all that ginger that's in the grater. That's why I've got my extra strength rubber gloves on. There we go. So it's so simple. You wouldn't bother with a tea bag after this, I tell you. Why am I on? Embrace Delulu. That's what I'm going to be talking about. But for Angela, who will be... is it half term this week? Oh, good morning, Liz. Good morning. I believe you may be part of the Plus Over 50 Club, which is what... So you're welcome here. Absolutely welcome. Join me. Doing ginger tea. But I wanted to talk about Delulu. But I have a regular viewer called Angela, who's a teacher, and she loves it when I talk about incidents. Today there were 3, and it's all about. So I grated the ginger, added hot water. I'm going to turn this on, and then I'm just going to simmer it with the lid on. And I use the cast iron pan. The reason I use the cast iron pan, or use a cast iron pan, is because most pans leach. So if it's going to leach iron, then I'm okay. I get some iron. So that's going to simmer, and that's it. And I like it really strong. I buy this from the market. It's organic, and it's from Peru, and it's very strong, and it's absolutely delicious. You don't need anything else. 53. Oh my goodness, Liz. Liz, you're a mere child. You're a baby in this world. Welcome. I'm going to check out your profile. How long do you sim it for? For as long as you like. I follow a guy called Brown Rice Bandit, and he said simmer it until it turns brown, but you don't have to. If you've got beautiful, fresh, strong ginger, just simmer it until it starts to bubble if you like. But I'm just going to leave it while I chat. And it will be absolutely delicious. You don't need a single thing in it. You can just drink it like that, especially in the winter when you kind of get blocked up. It's so good. So good. I love ginger. My middle name, I think. Well, it's not, but it should be because I like that much ginger. So, yes, the incidents. Let's start with the incidents for Angela. So I went for a run this morning, 5K. This is not an incident. It is amazing. It really is. Not an incident, but it did take me. For saying I got up at just after 5 o'clock in the morning, it was gone 6 by the time I got out the house. And I had to come back because I forgot my yellow fluorescent vest. And I like to running that when it's dark. And I have to say, it's the first 5K run I've had in a long time. And I was so slow. Even the people on Zimmer frames were passing me on the way. But that's okay. So that wasn't the incident. So I had my shower and I smashed a jar, because I like to use coconut oil on my skin afterwards. Whole jar, full, smashed all over. So glass everywhere, coconut oil everywhere. So that was incident number 1. But it's all right. I cleaned it up. Because this is the thing. It's all about how you flip that. Those kinds of incidents could turn your day upside down. It could be an absolute disaster, but it wasn't. Swept it up, got some newspaper and picked up all the glass and hoovered it up and mopped the floor. So good news, the bathroom floor's been mopped. I'm just trying to get myself in shot without getting myself caught by a flame. But all right, I've turned it down. It's on a low heat now, so it's just going to simmer. But if you're in a hurry, just whack it up, boil it, and then turn it off when it's boiled if you like. There are no rules to this. So that was incident number 1. Then I made my nut milk. So I make roasted almond nut milk, and I put cacao in it. So I roast the almonds, and 10 minutes is all you need for the almonds. Leave them to cool. And they cool really quickly, actually, because I made some yesterday, and within half an hour, I was ready to make the almond milk. So roast the almonds. Then I add a spoonful It's about 15 ml actually. I say a spoonful. It's one of those little cups of organic cacao powder. And it's all cacao. There's nothing else in it. It's 100% cacao. A teeny pinch of salt and 1 date. And I've got a Milky Plant nut milk maker. And what happened was, I've had it for a few years, is one day, I used to really struggle with the filter that's in it, because the idea is that you filter and then you use the pulp to create something. And I forgot to put it in the filter. So I just got whole roasted. So I get whole roasted almond milk. Very nice. But I think to myself, I could actually use my Vitamix, but this is what I'm using. So then that was fine. No spillages there. It was when I came to clean it. I turned my back to pick up my camera because I wanted to take a picture of the amount of ginger I was using. Turned my back and the next thing, crash, bang. Well, not crash, but the jug had fallen over. Water everywhere. So that was incident number 2. And then there was a third incident. And I can't for the life of me think what it was. All these things are okay because I've got over it. I'll have a think. Angela. Whatever that third incident was, it was not the end of the world because I'm still here. I'm still smiling. As you know, I like to smile. It's really important to turn everything, and it is mindset. It really is to turn that negative into a positive. And I think one of the things I did this morning, as I've been doing for the past week or so, is my activating or rewiring the neural pathways. So you get up, first thing, you get up, get out of bed, drink some water, straight downstairs, brush your teeth with your non-dominant hand, and then you look in the mirror and you say, I love you 3 times, hand on heart, and you say, I just realised I'm not in camera, let me move this. There we are, hand on heart. I can't wait to see what miracles and magic you have in store for me today, and I believe it with my full heart. So I did that. I've not done my other mirror work yet, which is kind of the same thing. I love you and positive affirmations. And then went for a run as well. And I also I'm doing this Akashic Records course with a friend of mine, Kat. So I was reading a decree. I read it out loud because I thought it'll keep the eyes open, otherwise I'll fall asleep at that hour. So I did that. That's what I did around about 5 o'clock this morning. So I've done all of these things to really flip the switch and have that positive mindset. So I wanted to come on actually and just talk about Delulu. Be Delulu. I posted on my stories because I found this woman who was so funny, and she just said, be Delulu, just embrace it and see what happens. So rather than saying, if someone says, are you all right? You just say, I'm fantastic, I'm fabulous. And you just exaggerate it all and just be even more positive. And yes, I know people talk about this, what they call it, toxic positivity. I've no idea what it is because I don't have that thing in my bloodstream. I have positivity, and I'm quite happy to make it even more positive and embellish it. So be Delulu. So why I'm saying that is because I was on my run and I was thinking about somebody I'd like to work with, and on the run I thought, oh yes, they find me and they think I'm fantastic, I'm the best person for the job, blah blah blah, or for the to work with them because my offer's brilliant. And then I got back and I looked at their profile on Instagram and I thought, oh my God, and then the mind monkeys set in. Who am I to think this? This person knows this person, that person. And then Delulu came back and I thought, and why not? And I remembered there was a young man, he's an actor. And when he was younger, he was at some event, some press event in the crowds. And he shook Denzel Washington's hand and said something like, I'm going to work with you. That's what he said, young man. And you know what? Years down the line, it then flashes to him being the lead character in a film or playing a young Denzel Washington. And I thought, yes, embrace it. Be Delulu. So that's what I'm telling you all. Embrace Delulu. What's the worst that can happen? Reach for reach for the stars. What's the worst that can happen? You get a little bit lower than you intended, or you get it. So there you go. That's all I came on to say. Angela, if I remember that third incident, I think it must have been quite minor. Then I'll do something about it. Maybe I'll just pop it on my stories. Anyway, Liz, thank you very much for joining me. Have a wonderful day. I'm going to check out your profile. Are you based in London? Fitness. Do you do 5Ks? All these questions and more. And also, it's Halloween coming up. So this is Delulu. I think I found a vampire. And maybe I can speak to the vampire on Halloween, which is the Thursday, the 31st. So let's see what I can do. Vampires, witches. It is half term, and I know one of the witches is a mother. So that might be a bit problematic. But let's see what I can do. Halloween coming up. So on that note, oh, you're in Cardiff. Grew up in London. Oh, I went to Cardiff once. Now, let me tell you, actually, so years ago, I've always got a story. Years ago, when I moved to Manchester, I did an A-level in psychology, and it was just a way to get out, didn't know anybody in Manchester, and meet people. And, I think I've got Irish blood, Liz. I went to Dublin once, and I fit in like I was at home. It was the best time I've ever had. Love Ireland. Yeah, convinced there's Irish somewhere in the history. I did this A-level, and I got the highest grade in the country of anybody that did this A-level. And I got invited, it was psychology, to the British Psychological Society annual conference, which was taking place in Cardiff. So that was and I got there, and I can't remember if it was, I think they paid for accommodation and everything. It was amazing. Yeah. Or I stayed with somebody. It was all arranged anyway. Yeah. So that was my visit to Cardiff. It was very nice. Bit cold though, Liz, as is Dublin. But the good thing is the warmth of the people keeps you nice and warm. So that's good. Yeah. Dublin, amazing. Cardiff, wonderful. On that note, definitely going now because, this is simmered plenty of time, Liz. It'll be ready now, nice, and it's going to be really strong. So you can even dilute it if you need it. Yeah, it's always rainy there, yeah. Well, Manchester was the same, though. It's okay. So on that note, sending you lots of love. Thank you for joining me. Soul Tribe, I see you, I hear you, I feel you, I get you, I've got you, I love you. Have a fantastic day. Bye.